What's up, everybody? We are here with the Road to Pro Top Split, race number 3 here at Atlanta as we get ready to go green flag racing. Let's go ahead and pull up tonight's starting grid. On the pole, we got Tyler. Second place, we got Andrew. Third, Jordy. Seth's going to be starting in the 4th spot. Tucker, 5th. Christopher, and 6th. Santiago starting 7th, Drew in 8th, Blaze in 9th. Remember Santiago's win last week on gas, that was awesome. Jake in that 10th position, Brad 11th, Daniel 12th. Then we got Kenny Brady in that 13th position, Michael 14th, Parker White in 15th, Anthony 16th, Tyler 17th, Justin in 18th. Justin Bolton, Justin Norwood, decent qualifying run for him, currently sitting in that 19th position. Alex in 20th, Daniel in 21st. Casey's going to start 22nd, Boyd in 23rd, Trevor 24th. Then we got Matt Danson in that 25th position, Larry 26th, Joel 27th, Kyle Myers in 28th. Kevin is going to be starting in that 29th position. Eugene in 30th. Brad Davies starting 31st. David Brown 32nd. Brian Smith 33rd. Devin 34th. And Logan Kress rounding out the field in that 35th position. Alright, we're going to do 100 laps here tonight in the Road to Pro Series here at Atlanta. I don't know what to expect here. Maybe some more strategy. That's what we've seen last week. It looks like Tyler's ready to go. And I'll tell you what, Andrew in that number 42, and I don't know why the Trading Paints hasn't updated. Let me check and see. Well, that's probably because I didn't pull it up. My bad, guys. Go ahead and pull up Trading Paints. So the paints aren't updated. Alright, that should take the paint just a second as we get ready to go green flag racing. 100 laps here tonight. As we get ready to take the green flag, don't mind the white cars, they'll all change correctly here soon. Green flag is out as we head down towards turn number 1, 2 by 2, all the way through the field. Heading down through turn number 1 and 2. Tyler trying to get the edge on the inside. Andrew fighting back up high as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, still a drag race side by side all the way through the field. Heading through turn number 3 and 4. A lot of these guys, knowing they have an opportunity to make the next cut, they know they need to have a good race here. Some of these guys struggle, but like Andrew's struggled so far this season, especially at Daytona, getting himself out in the lead from the top side. So Andrew up in the lead in that number 42. Nice to see him. Seth and Tyler side by side for second. It doesn't look like that top lane is really working right now. It's definitely looking like it's going to be a disadvantage on restarts here tonight. Here comes the 57 of Seth looking to the top side. He's looking to get around Andrew as they come out of turn 4, coming to the start-finish line. Give Seth that lap, that time by. Side by side for first and third as they head through turns number 1 and 2. These guys want to worry about how long their side by side tire wear is definitely going to be an issue here in Atlanta. Gives Seth the lead as Andrew falls back into that second spot. He's got the 17 of Santiago. Already up 4 positions in that third spot right behind him. Jordy currently in 4th. Tyler 5th. Tucker 6th. Chris in that 7th position. Blaze Crawford 8th. Brad Mahar in 9th. And Kenny in that 10th position. So things calming down a little bit at the front as we race here tonight. Sounds like everybody's just trying to get in a rhythm. Curious if we're going to end up with any caution flags tonight or if it's going to stay pretty green flag all this race as it looks like Santiago already making a move on Andrew for that second spot. He's moving to the high side in that number 17. Andrew's going to stay down low. He's going to let these guys around. Here comes the 4 of Jordy. Jordy wants to make a move closer to the front on the outside as Andrew falls back to 4th. At this point in the race, I mean, sitting back and not really pushing it, being in that 4th position really isn't going to be a deal breaker either way. That's not going to hurt these guys. You know, right now you're going to play your strategy. You got to run your race. It's a long race here tonight. And the last thing you want to do is get racing and make a mistake. So we got a bunch of single file now in the pack. Hold on for a second, guys. I just wanted to set up the other one because other computer, that way we can go back and look through the field and not miss any action up in the front. So let's go ahead and go with the side-by-side. You guys can keep an eye on the leaders. I don't know why it's not showing. Hold on one second. Alright, so always on the leader, up on that right-hand screen. As we go back to the pack and watch some of the action, there's definitely some action through the middle and the back of the pack as these guys are racing it out hard. We got 2 wide racing all the way through the back here. Side by side, I don't know, they're probably what, 7, 8 rows? 6 rows? As these guys battle it out back here, further back of the pack, it looks like about that 20th position is the hot zone. We got 22nd, Justin, single file just ahead of them in 21st. The 34, Trevor, he's going to break away, get out in front as these guys battle out towards the back of the pack. So we got 9 laps complete here tonight. As we watch the battle here further back in the pack, side by side here for the 23rd position. Looks like Anthony's going to fall back in that number 62 as these guys work it out single file, trying to get single file back here. The last thing they want to do is wreck for last place, but man, they got to feel helpless back there. As we watch our leader come across the line to complete lap number 10, these guys trying to gain some spots. They have to if they're this far back. Up towards the front, you know, that 4th, 5th position, it doesn't matter as much. You still have an opportunity. We're way back here. We got a long ways to go. Strategy's only going to take you so far. As we watch Drew in that 17 fight Jake Nichols up on the high side in the 91. Looks like Jake is going to take the spot on the high side. Drew's going to be able to slide up into 17. Looks like the field is starting to work their way out single file as we scroll through. Very little side-by-side racing at this point. 100 laps, a lot of opportunities for strategy, including pit strategy. As you get back here at the back of the pack from about 27, 28th on back, these guys know they have to make moves. As uncomfortable as it may be, they're going to have to move their way up through the pack. Guys, if you're just tuning in, remember, up on the right-hand side of that screen, we got the always-on leader cam as we watch the battling throughout the pack. We move up a little bit closer to the front. We got Drew making his way up to the 12th position as Tyler Gary in that number 26 trying to work the high side up above him. So a little side-by-side action back here in the pack a little bit as we watch the battle for the 12th position. The 26 of Tyler is going to get it on the outside. Here comes the 95 of Parker White. He's looking to the high side. He's got damage already on the back of that number 95. Looks like somebody got in the back of him. Definitely looking like somebody got into the back of him. Oh, a little sideways Drew loose out of turn number 2. That's going to be the other thing. How is the handling in these cars going to change up through a cycle? I haven't ran a truck race this week, so I don't know. I really don't know how these trucks are going to respond after a full gas run. They may loosen up. I do know that's what happens with the next gen. They they tighten up. So these might loosen up. They might do the opposite. I'm not sure yet. What's up, Todd? Thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Josh, thank you for the like. How you guys doing? As we are almost 15 laps complete in this one. As we continue to watch the 17. He is definitely struggling out there. Drew falling back through the field. He's down 8 positions through 16th position. I don't know if he's trying to save or if he used a little too much early on in the run. He's going to be able to fall back, drop back in 17th, 9 spots back. Right now, though, the biggest loser is going to be Anthony. Anthony in that number 62, I believe. I got to learn some of these cars still. Got the 62. He is struggling out here, moving back 10 positions to that 26 spot. That is not the way. Oh, Casey Tucker, I just realized. The 25. Casey Tucker is down 11 spots to the 33rd position. That is definitely not the way you want to go in that number 28. But back here in the pack, these guys are trying to work their way back up. How hard are they going to race? Will they put themselves in a bad position? I mean, we're only 17 laps complete in this one. I mean, you still have a lot of time. Maybe you can get a caution and make a couple adjustments. Adjustments might be important as we got somebody upset on the track. Oh, it's probably somewhere here. These guys are definitely getting salty on the radio as we have a big battle for that 15th position. Daniel in that number 8. Alex in the 99 down low. Then we got Larry and Drew side by side. Drew looking a little sideways coming out the turn. They're going to get it all back down to single file for the most part. But here's Roper. Daniel up 7 spots. He's looking for another one down on the bottom. Oh, he almost slides up into the 26. Out of turn number 4, coming down across the line. Side by side for that 14th position. Tyler up high in that number 26. Daniel down low, and they door to door out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Daniel able to drop back in line, back to single file for those guys for now. But Daniel up 6 positions to the 15th spot. Who's our biggest gainer right now? Right now, our biggest gainer. Well, there's a couple about the same, but Brad Mahar is up 5 positions. I think I'm going to call him the biggest gainer first, as he continues to try and move forward. As he looks up underneath, or Tucker's looking up underneath him. He's looking to lose a spot here. So Tucker up underneath Brad down 1 spot, now 5 positions up from where he started. Back behind him, we got some battling here door to door. As we got Blaze Crawford in that number 4, Kenny in the 54. Kenny's going to take that 9th position as Blaze falls back to 10th. Now, I do know Blaze is definitely a good driver in that number 4, so him going backwards, that's not something he's used to. But, oh, we got a wreck happening towards the back. It looks like Daniel down on the apron. He's able to save it. No, he slides back up the track. Yellow flag is out. Caution, caution, caution. Caution, caution, caution. Let's change it so it tells us the lap. So caution flag is out. We're going to go back and take a look at what happened there. Let's see where. Ooh. It looks like the contact. Looks like the contact started with the number 4, with the number 8 of Daniel and the 26 of Tyler. Let's see if we could jump up on the blimp and see exactly what happened here. It looked like Daniel was all over him. A little bit of contact, maybe an air playing a role there. Daniel tries to save it down on the inside, spins it out, slides back up. Caution flag is out. He was lucky not to get hit. Lucky to keep it going in that number 8. Yellow flag is out and everybody on pit road. So the whole field on pit road. I don't think anybody stayed out. Nobody's staying out. Let's see who's going to be off pit road first. Race down pit road. Let's see who it is. Oh, it looks like Seth barely beats these guys out. Look at this mad rush coming out of pit road right now. These guys are all over the place hurrying out. As we get ready to go back green flag racing, these guys got fresh tires, made some adjustments. We're going to see if there's some coming and goers here. Coming and goers. Comers and goers. As, you know, some of these guys able to make adjustments. They might actually make their car a little bit better. But they could also go the wrong way and fall back further. You never know. As we get ready to go green flag racing once again. All right, let's look through the field, see how everybody is. Did we have any big losers? Did we have any big losers on here? So Daniel right now is the biggest loser in that number 8. He's got to start back in that 34th position. He's got a long ways to go. And that number 8, I think that he is the points leader too. Let me go take a look and see. Let's jump into iRacing. I'm going to take a look at the points, see who the points leaders are as we are getting ready to go back green flag racing. 2 spots. How you guys doing here today? Let me know in the chat. All right. So it is Daniel Roper in the points lead. Andrew is in second. Chris Hill in third. Kenny Brady fourth. Justin. There will be some guys in second split here that are not on the track. But our points leader, Daniel Roper, in that number 8, he is out front in the points battles. We go green flag racing. Heading down towards turn number 1. They're going to get single file as quick as they can out here in the front of the pack. Let's take a look at the blimp as these guys figure it out. Top 5 guys already single file. Here comes 6th place Tyler. He's going to get out in front. Right behind him, Brad Mahar, the 13. Brad's going to make a move down underneath. He wants to make a move, get back to that 6th position. Up underneath Tyler. As they're side by side out of turn number 4, he's going to put that 13 in front of the number 40. Back up to the 6th position for Brad Mahar. These guys pushing one spot, falling back to 5th. As these guys get single file up at the front as quickly as they can. Going on towards the front. Is trying to get up above Tucker. He's going to have to fall back in line. Looks like we got a couple teammates up in front of him. It's going to be difficult. Those guys are going to work together. Out of turn number 2, single file for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars, 7 cars, single file. 8th on back, battling it out. Kenny and Christopher side by side as Kenny tries to put that number 54 on the outside of Tyler for that 7th position. It looks like he's going to get there as they come down the front straightaway. Through the quad oval, down into turn number 1. Here comes Kenny on the outside. He's going to try and work his way around up into that 7th position. He's got it. And he's got company coming behind him. He's got Christopher in that number 66. Christopher wants to make Christopher only in the strength of field. So I'll tell you what, I don't think you're going to find a bad driver in this field. Just side by side for that 8th position. Christopher getting that up on the 3rd position, splitting those teammates. Watching this battle here as it looks like Christopher moves to the outside of Kenny Brady. Kenny Brady's going to fall back to the 8th position. Christopher trying to work his way back up in that number 66. He qualified in the 6th position, now sitting 7th right now, so one more spot to get to where he started. 54, trying to keep that 6th spot, that 7th spot as Tyler fighting fought back on the inside. He's going to have to drop back. They're side by side behind him. We got the 54 of Kenny and the 4 of Tyler 40 of Tyler side by side for that 8th position. What's up, everybody? Give me some chat. Race it out here at Atlanta, watching this top split. Road to Pro Race. These are the guys we have looking to go through the qualifier series with the after this series is over. A good chunk of the people you'll see in this split probably will make that series. So keep an eye on a lot of these guys. They'll have an opportunity to qualify. Big prize. As we got 33 laps almost completed and in the books when they cross the line this time by. Some of these guys still side by side through the field. As they get to be single file most of the way, got to go all the way to the back of the pack. As we get a lot of trash over there on YouTube, that is annoying. That makes me want to over there, the idiots. Posting the porn sub. Trying to be single file. These guys trying to make some moves further back. Laps are ticking down. We are a little past 1/3 of the way through this one. Caution flag so far here tonight. Do you guys have a favorite? Let me know in the chat. Who's your favorite in this one? Do you follow any of these guys? Battle out further back in the back. Let's go ahead, go to the split view so we can watch our leader. Our leader Seth dominating this race so far. If anything happens up there, we'll be able to see it happen as we watch this cluster back in the pack where something might happen as these guys are racing hard side by side. Here comes the 62 up on the high side. He's trying to make a move around that number 1 car. Anthony running hard, trying to get around Alex. Trying to get that draft as they come out of turn number 2. He's going to get a big run off the turn. down the back straightaway. He takes Casey Tucker with him as they continue to race it out side by side further back. Down on the bottom side, getting around Alex. Alex just can't seem to win. These guys keep battling. Oh, the 28. 28 of Casey. Slept up the track. Almost got past, but somehow recovers. Sometimes you shove it in there a little bit too hard, push up the track, to that number 28 as they get it back under control. Let's get out in front of Anthony. It looks like we got Matt and Drew trying to battle it out as Anthony decides to put his nose in the battle and get up on the outside of that. So runs coming from all over the place. People trying to make moves, then getting themselves caught up and past. This high side really seems to be working here tonight. We got Anthony on the outside of Matt Danson. As they come out of turn number 4, side by side, give Anthony the edge as they come across the line this time by. I'll tell you what, these guys are being respectful. I'm curious, where is our points leader? Daniel only made his way up to that 27th spot. He's got a lot of places to make up as they're getting upset further up in the pack. Here comes Daniel looking up underneath Devin Pearl in that number 26. He's going to make the pass to the inside as we move back up a little bit farther where most of the action is. Eventually, Daniel's going to have to get up in here. About 17th on back, side-by-side action, people making moves. Down into turn number 3. Side-by-side for that 17th position. Anthony low as he almost gets into Drew. He's going to lose some ground as he backed out. Here comes the 28 of Casey to his outside. He's going to take that position. Alex. One little slip up. He's lost a bunch of spots already, and he seems to be going backwards as they get a little sideways off of 2. Things bunching up quick. It's about to get intense further back in the pack. Oh man, that was number 1. That is Alex making some moves. Got a little sketchy there as here comes the 88. Side as it looks like we're going to get a battle between the 28 and the 17. That's Casey and Drew side by side for that 17th position. Drew, I thought that was going to be a bad slide job. Casey almost gets into Drew. Out of turn 4, we got a drag race. Oh, Casey stuck down on the bottom. Almost came up. Davies lets him up, gives him the room. As Casey is pushing that number 28 as hard as he can. Battle at the back of the pack, definitely pretty intense. Some of these guys really caring about each position, which it really does matter. As they battle out through the pack. Somebody that has no chat apparently. Up towards the 6th position. Here comes Casey back up into 17. He's going to slide him. He slides him. Slides him. As he gets the crossover from Drew. Side by side, so back and forth. For the 17th position between Casey and Drew. Man, this is pretty intense back here in the pack. I didn't think you were watching dirt the way they're going back and forth. Chad, thank you for the like, guys. If you don't, follow, let's get some viewers up in here as I broadcast the Top Split Road to Pro. As as here comes Brad Davies to the high side of Drew. It might look like Drew might finally not have enough to stay up and Casey up ahead of him. But it makes you gotta wonder what's going to happen to Casey later on in this run. He's been pushing that number 28 pretty hard as Davies gets around the 17 of Drew. Here comes Boyd on the high side with that side back underneath Davies. Side by side, Boyd on the high side. He's going to get that position as he works his way around Drew. So Drew falling back right now in that number 17 as here comes the number 29 of Kevin King on the outside. So Drew back to the first position in that number 17. Pretty big drop there. And if you're just showing up, just so you know, we have the always on leader cam over on the right side. So we can look through the rest of the back and see what happens. And not miss any of that action up front. As these guys try to get it situated back here. Let's go check on our points leader again. Daniel in that 25th position. Now working up on the number 62 of Anthony. He's got a lot of work ahead of him in that number 8. He's probably going to lose points. He could lose a bunch more positions too. I mean, he's way back. He's back in that 25th spot. Let's see. How close. That much ground in one race, that's definitely going to make a difference. Fall backwards in that number 17 as they are just freight training around him. He is now back to that 23rd position. An opportunity in that number 8 to make his way up further down. Just trying to salvage something here tonight. It's so hard to make this group. These guys are so good. That's a battle. Up towards the front start to go on. Daniel Tucker fought it out for that 4th position. It looks like Andrews moved himself up to 4th, but here comes Tucker back up inside. Up underneath Andrew in that number 42. I can kind of watch this from both camera angles. We'll go ahead and move back in the back. Once again, as we see here about the mid-pack. Got Brad Davies in that 88. And look at the 28. We got the 28 still pushing forward of Casey Tucker as he looks up underneath the 24, Larry Pace. He's going to go ahead and take that 16. Using up those 20 in that 28. How is that going to affect them later on in the run? That's got to be the biggest question they got to be asking right now. Looks like he's starting to lose ground now on the bottom side as Davies is above him. And here comes Kevin King in the number 29. Davies running right up on the wall in that number 88. He's now all over the back of Larry Pace. Down the front straightaway, down into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes the 29 of Kevin King up underneath Davies. As this battle continues, that touch by further back in the pack. Side by side, they'll back down to single file. We're watching mid-pack. If you're just joining in, we have the leader on the right-hand screen. Always on, side by side, to keep you up to date with what's going on in the front, so you don't miss any action. As these guys battle back here for the 16th position. Larry Pace has the 16th spot in that number 24. Brad Davies in the 88. In the 88. Up underneath Davies in number 29. Out of turn number 2, he's got to fall back in place. Down the back straightaway, they're back to single file. We're going to go back and check on our points leader. He's moved his way up to the 23rd position. Can he get any more spots in that number 8? Is he biding him time and playing some strategy? I mean, you get caught behind, you change up your strategy sometimes. Could that be something that Daniel's doing in that number 8? Up to this battle around that 16th position. Here comes Brad Davies up underneath Larry Pace. Side by side for 16th. Davies looking up underneath. Looks like he's going to go ahead and take that 16th position as Larry doesn't put up too much of a battle. Down the front straightaway heading into turn number 1 and 2. We are more than halfway through this one. I just noticed we completed 58 laps on this 100-lap run. Guys are going to try and get single file up ahead of these guys. These guys going single file. We got Alex and Casey side by side here for that 20th position. Casey up high, Alex down low. Sorry, I got that back. Casey down low, Alex in back. As they come out of turn number 3, down the front straightaway, here comes the 10 of Justin. Justin's made some ground in that number 10. He had to close in on it. Pretty good lap cycle on these tires. These guys are starting to feel some of this tire wear as we come down the back straightaway. Guys who took care of their tires, you're going to start seeing them gaining some speed as the other guys who cooked them ran too hard. They're going to start dropping back. Guys, if you're just tuning in the stream, make sure you guys give us a like, a share, and people out here watching Road to Pro Race over here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I've got to stream it on all the platforms. I meant to just stream it on Facebook. Normally we just stream it on Facebook. You can watch this battle here as Alex works up above Boyd. Boyd falling the wrong way in that number 10. Look at the battle here for 4th, 5th, and 6th. And it looks like Andrew trying to get back around Tucker as Tucker got around him, staying on his back bumper. Oh, we got pit stop starting. Pit stop starting. Let's see. We'll check and see who's on pit road. I'll let you know when I see him drop down as we watch this battle for the 19th position. Take that back to 18th position. Alex is in 18th now. Larry fighting back on the inside. So it looks like Logan cars pitting here under this pit cycle. Out of turn number 2, side by side. We got Larry Pace and Justin Bolton on the bottom side. 4 cars going on pit, trucks going on pit road. It looks like Larry's going to be dropping down, and so is Casey in the number 28. Eugene, he's dropping down in the number 14. So we got a few cars coming down on pit road as we watch the pack. Let's go ahead and go back down to single view as these guys jump up to. How long will Seth stay out? I mean, this is kind of going to force the hand because the lap times on fresh tires, it's a pretty big difference. So these guys are going to go on pit road, gain about 2 to 3 seconds, 2.5 to 3 seconds with these new tires. So these leaders, they don't want to stay out too long. Lloyd, Daniel, Brad Davies, Justin Norwood, Eugene, all on pit road now. Who's gonna come in next as we head through turn number 3 and 4? Will any of our leaders come down? Looks like Seth's gonna stay out. Jordy, Santiago, Chris, Jake Nichols, all on pit road. Mike Cossey, all on pit road now as we come around. Seth stays out. I don't know how I feel about this strategy by Seth. Seth is going to have to lose a bunch of ground. Meanwhile, right behind him, we got Andrew in that second spot. These guys are going to start talking about pitting too. Let's see if Seth ducks it in this time by in the number 57. All I hear is pitting. All right, here comes Seth. Seth coming on pit road. Will Andrew fall him down? No, Andrew stays out. Kenny right behind him. Tyler and Blaze as we got Seth, Brad Mahar, Tyler, Daniel, Kevin, Alex, Justin, all on pit road. Looks like our top 9 have not pitted yet. Maybe we're gonna make the top 10 as we got more cars coming down pit road. I got a feeling that we're gonna see Andrew coming down pit road this time. No, Andrew's gonna stay out, and so is Kenny. Tyler and Blaze both going down pit road. So does Drew. As Andrew continues to lead the field, maybe he's hoping to catch a break. If they get a caution right now, this could be absolutely huge for Andrew. He's going to be able to go do his service. Those guys are going to have to take a waiver out. I mean, a lot of things can happen right here. Or worse yet, what if one of these guys that were lapped out took tires, unlaps himself? But here comes Andrew and Kenny down on pit road as Matt takes the lead in that number 30 machine. So I kind of expected Daniel to stay out to pit early. He had to do something a little different with that. This is going to shake it up. Some of these guys pitted quite a few laps earlier. They're going to gain that advantage, but they're losing on the back end. So it'll be interesting to see if that benefits them or not. Will Matt Danson come down this time by? Oh, we got a wreck! Caution flag is out. Big wreck out of turn number 2. Oh boy. Matt had not come on pit road, but quite a few guys are still on the lead lap. All right. Let's see if we can figure out exactly what happened here. Ooh. All right, let's see what happens. The 30 moves up the track and then turns down. Oh, the 31 moves up the track and then turns down into the 30. Logan. The cause of caution flag number 2 here tonight. We got a smoker up there in the track. Who is that smoking? It looks like it's going to be the 10. The 10 of Justin Bolton. He's smoking in that number 10. So caution flag is out. He's probably done for this one. So this is going to shake up a lot of stuff. So I believe that Matt has not been on pit road. Anthony hasn't been, but we have 25 cars on the lead lap. Who is not on the lead lap? You know who's going to be the biggest winner on this one? I think it's going to end up being that number 8 of Daniel Roper. As our leader comes down on pit road, Anthony, Matt, and Ryan all on pit road. It looks like Santiago is going to go ahead and take the lead in that number 17. Yeah, let's right. What's up, Max? What's up, buddy? So we got about 30 laps left in this one. This has been a pretty quiet race so far. They've had 2 cautions. Daniel Roper, who's the points leader, was caution flag number 1, but he's made his way back up to the 14th position. That caution actually helped him a lot. So it looks like Santiago is going to be the winner here in that number 17 machine. He's going to take the lead. Jordy behind him. Tucker. How bad did this hurt? This is going to hurt some people. Who is Andrew? Andrew all the way back in the 18th position in that number 15. at 42. He led some laps. He was in the top 5. So definitely some good cars. Blaze Crawford, who was running up towards the front. So currently 21st. So definitely some good cars did not benefit from that cycle. And when that caution flag came out, Seth, he was our leader for most of the race here. And hold on 1 second. Yeah, I don't know. No, I don't know what the guys that just wrecked. Not sure. I don't think anybody took it as well. I don't know. There's 2 people. The 17 here, and there's not too many people that took the waiver on. Couple. I guess there's a couple that are taking the waiver on. But pretty much those are just people that got caught under the cycle. Alright, we're going to get ready to go green flag. This is definitely something to feel. I got a feeling we're going to see a totally different race. Pace lights are out. We're going green flag this time by. I didn't mean to stream this one on Twitch, Max. But hey, I guess it doesn't hurt. Because we're going to get ready to go green flag this time by. Last week's winner on the inside. When we take the green flag, remember, he won off strategy. He made, what, 50, 51 laps on gas? Not last week, 2 weeks ago. Last race. As the green flag comes out, he gets a nice jump there. As Jordy's going to go ahead and fall back in second. Tucker on the inside behind him is the 57 of Seth. The one who's led most of this race is fighting on the high side. High side should be all right. Back up high. Out of turn number 2, side by side for that 4th position. Here comes Seth fighting back. He hasn't been in this position all day. He wants to get back to the front. As he's up next to Tucker now. In that 10, nope, he's going to fall back in place in 3rd. Clearly, the best car of tonight has been that. Oh, we got this one. 26 laps to go. Clearly, the best car of tonight. As you see 3 wide, Andrew up the middle. He's going to go to the bottom side. Oh, that's not Andrew. That is Brad Mahar, isn't it? Yeah, Brad Mahar in that number 13. He's the one making the moves. I thought it was Andrew. No, we got a wreck. Wrecking down the front straightaway. Big wreck, big wreck. Big wreck in the pack. Lots of cars caught up in this one. This all broke down to Brad Mahar pushing it a little too hard on that number 13. Caution flag is out. Caution, caution, caution. That big one has happened at Atlanta. It sounds like Andrew just made it through there. They're over there. He's up to the 9th position, so he's got to be happy about that. I just heard him say, I was more worried about hitting another car than I was, or hitting the wall than I was another car. It was absolutely insane to him. I think we could figure out where that started. Well, we know where it started. We're going to have to back this up. Let's go on board. Let's see. We're going to go check Brad Mahar. Let's go on with the Davies. Davies got caught up in this one. Let's move it to the blimp so we can see it all, because this was absolutely insane. Look at the track just get blocked. These guys fly. Who the heck? Holy shit. Oh, he got the 40 coming out. Oh my god, that was insane. Alright, let's go find somebody that I know is further back in the pack. Stop it right here. We're going to jump on board with Andrew. He was back in the pack. Somehow he makes it through this one. Let's go ahead and take a look from the cockpit. Oh, he was so worried about that wall. He makes it through. Good driving there. All right, let's go check the let's move back a little bit further. Let's see who else has made it through this one. Let's see where these guys end up. Look at this mess. The 27 car absolutely sent it through the grass. We're going to go on board with them. That was insane. Let's go on board with the 27 car. I think that's... Is that who we want? That was an insane wreck. Let's go ahead and try. Oh, I don't know who the 27 car. I don't think it's the actual 27. Oh, it is. Cool. All right. Let's see. Let's see what he does. He just absolutely hangs it wide open through here. We're going to go ahead and watch from his inboard. This was insane. He just hits the grass. He says, hello. Well, let's go left. Stay in the gas. He does catch the 40 coming out. Look at this run. Oh. Ooh, the 28. I'll tell you what, that is, who's the 28? The 28 is Casey Tucker. He did a good job. What a crazy one. Can't lift. It's like ARCA, though. All right, so we still have at least one more lap. All right, guys. We should get one to go this time by. That was a crazy wreck as we got 22 laps, coming to 21 to go. Oh, Max, you're over on Facebook now? What's up, buddy? All right. Pace lights are out. We're going green next time by. Long time no see, right? I haven't seen you in forever. Base lights are out. Santiago in a good spot, but I'll tell you what, Seth might be a little bit better about where he's starting this time. If he can get a good jump with the leader, he might be able to grab second here, and I know he's probably the fastest car on the track. I mean, it's so hard to be so dominant like that number, not the 7. He's the 7 in the thing. Like Seth has been, he's the 57. All race long and not take a victory. I mean, he's probably led 80, 90% of the laps, 90% of the laps here today. So he's looking to take a win. Max, how many of these guys have you raced with? Who are you rooting for? You know these guys. All right, pace car's off, getting ready to go green flag. Green, as Santiago gets a nice little jump. Seth, not as good a jump as I thought. As Jordy works outside of Santiago, he's going to drop back down in line. It's side by side, on back, as these guys try to figure it out. You're not rooting for the ones you've raced. So you're not rooting for any of them. Oh, here comes Andrew, making it 3 wide to the bottom. Bold move by Andrew as he tries to get up to that good position. 3 wide for 5th. Down the front straightaway, heading into turn number 1. Still 3 wide. Are we at Dega? Or are we at Atlanta? Out of turn number 2. Andrew still working the bottom side. Out of turn 2, down the back straightaway, into 3 and 4. It's going to slim down to 2 wide. Andrew in that center spot, trying to get up underneath Tyler in that number 26. Trying to get back to single file as Jordy moves to the front. We got a lap car up on the top side. Overlapped out. Oh man, it is getting dicey back there with the lap car. They're trying to find a way around it as we watch our second place battle between Seth and Santiago. Santiago on the high side in that number 17. Seth down low in the 57. Side by side down through the tri-oval. Jordy out in front as they almost make contact for second as they head down into turn number 1. 1 and 2. Still door to door. Nobody getting an advantage. The bottom side, I don't feel like it's the faster way. Just kind of telling you how good Seth is, as strong as he was down there. He's going to try and tuck it back down on the inside. Those VRS cars all sitting up towards the front this week as we head across the line and have 16 laps to go. 16 more laps. These guys, especially further back, know it's go time. Down the back straightaway. Seth's going to go ahead and take that second spot. Santiago's second spot. Seth in third, Tucker in fourth. Seth's going to look down low, up underneath Santiago again. Through turns number 3 and 4. He's got to fall back and place into the quad oval. 15 laps to go. He sends it down into turn number 1 and 2. Can he get the drive off of number 2? Get that second spot. He slides up in front of him. Slide job by the number 57 in front of Santiago. Santiago definitely giving him the room there. Here comes the 10. Tucker Minter in that number 10. Working that bottom side. Those VRS cars looking fast here as we come to 14 laps to go. So first, second, and third, side by side for third. Tucker. Can he clear the 17? He does. He slides him out of turn number 2. Back to single file. The steel's definitely slipped out on the trucks with damage. Definitely reshaped this race as Jordy leads at second, Tucker in third, Santiago in fourth, Michael in fifth, Tyler in that 6th position, Kenny Brady in 7th as Andrew tries to work his way up to that number 22. 9th, and Parker White in 10th. That's our top 10 here as they are racing even harder further back as they're 3 wide for 9th. 3 wide coming on a turn number 4. We got Anthony. Oh man, this is crazy. Look at Drew. Drew up to the 9th spot, and then number 17. Parker White up high, Anthony down low. But Drew is racing hard further back in the pack. We're talking like 16, 17. He's made his way up to the 9th spot. As we move back up, we got Andrew moving his way back up to 7th. Kenny in the 54th. As the 99 of Michael up underneath Santiago. This race for 4th place starting to heat up. Santiago looking like he's holding up the field. Down into turn. As they battle hard. Man, it is so close as Kenny puts the 54 down on to, what's that, 99 Michael. Puts his fender, his rear quarter panel right on his nose, pushing him down low. Here comes Kenny up underneath Santiago in that number 17. They do say the cream usually rises to the top of that as we got 10 laps to go. And Kenny making some grounds back up through the field. He's up. Take that 4th spot. Andrew right behind him in that 6th position. Andrew's going to stuff it in the middle. He wants 4th place. Kenny backs out of it as Andrew gives the door to Santiago. He's not playing around. Give me 4th. Coming around, 9 laps to go. Top 3, all VRS, single file. Go side by side as we watch our top 3 as we look further back to the back. These guys are it out. Andrew finally clears Santiago. Pull it away from that group. We'll move back and watch the battle a little further back. Here comes the 14 of Eugene. Up 22 positions. Working the inside, gaining a spot for Michael. Up to the 8th position. Probably the biggest mover of the day. I'll tell you what, massive points implications here is Daniel Roper tied for the points lead. Look at the finish. This looks like it should get Andrew the points lead here after this one. Watching that battle back in the pack here as Eugene working his way up to that number 14, but Kenny taking 5th away from Santiago. He's going to slide up in front of him. Santiago all over the back of him. Right behind him, we got Tyler in the 26. Here comes Eugene in the 14. He is coming up to the field. We got 7 laps to go. Out of turn number 2. It is getting exciting up here for 5th on back. Top 4 driving away, but look at Kenny in that number 54. Santiago, he has a ton of pressure from Tyler and Eugene. Eugene now going to lose the spot to Michael. Impressive run for Eugene, regardless of how you want to look at it, even if he finishes the first spot. The one he's Tyler, just ahead of these guys. He's up 11 positions. So Tyler, in that number 26, he's having a great run tonight. So we got 6 laps to go as the leaders cross the line. 5 laps to go. Down into turn number 1 and 2. I think we got a little bit of a these guys are 2 and 3 wide further back in the pack. We're going to get back to single file. Down the back straightaway, it is go time. Andrew reeling in the leaders. We're going to have a battle for the lead here, at least within the top 3. Here, and by the end of this one, Andrew's going to catch it. We're watching this battle in the second pack. This is 6th place on back that we're watching. Here comes Tyler. And then number 2 looks low. Andrews caught the lead pack. Kenny Brady right behind him in that 5th position. Seth in that 2nd spot. If you look on the right screen, he had dominated. Bristol Lake for life. He had dominated here tonight. Currently in 2nd. Will he make the move on his teammate for the win here tonight? That's going to be the question. We got 3 laps to go. Battle further back. Seth is starting to look underneath his teammate. We're going to go completely to that battle if it starts to happen. But right now, we're going to have to go to that battle up front. We are going to the battle up front. This battle is no longer relevant as the battle for the lead with 2 laps to go is starting to heat up. Jordy in the lead, Seth 2nd, Tucker 3rd, Andrew closing in on 4th. Tucker moves to the high side. He's looking for something a little different. As they come out of turn number 2, he's going to try to get a big run out of 2 down the back straightaway. Single file for the front 5 as Kenny Brady is now closing in the left battle in number 54. Gonna get the white flag this time by. Will Seth make a move on Jordy? He's looking low as they cross the line for the white flag. 1 lap to go. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Seth down low. Jordy up high. As Tucker tries to get the run off the tie side. Out of turn number 2, we got a drag race down the back straightaway. Side by side for our leaders. Through 3 and 4. Seth getting the advantage. Pushes up the track. Can he keep it off of Jordy? Out of turn number 4. Drag race down to the line. Who's going to get it? It's going to be Jordy on the high side. Seth in second. Tucker third. Andrew fourth. Kenny in fifth. Good race here, guys, tonight as we finish up. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at tonight's results. There are definitely some implications on this one, as Daniel Roper had a terrible race. Let's go ahead. Getting salty out there. All right, so we got Jordy with the win. Seth in second. Tucker in third. Andrew in that fourth position as our leader. Let's go watch our winner celebrate while I go through the grid. He deserves it. Tucker in fourth. Andrew in fourth. Kenny in fifth. Santiago's going to bring it home in sixth. Good finish for him following up a win. Tyler in seventh. Michael in 8th, Eugene in 9th. Drew's going to finish in that 10th spot. Parker White in 11th, Joel in 12th. Anthony in 13th, Kevin King in 14th, Christopher in 15th. Casey is going to bring it home in 16th position, Trevor in 17th. Then we got David in 18th. Let's go ahead and pull up the rest of the grid, the results. All right, so we got Jake Nichols. Jake Nichols in 19th, Tyler 20th, Brian in 21st, Larry 22nd, Alex 23rd, Boyd in 24th. Blaze Crawford's going to finish in that 25th position, Daniel 26th, Justin Norwood 27th. Matt Dawson in 28th, Brad Davies in 29th, Daniel Roper 30th, Brad Mahar in 31st. Then we got Justin finishing 32nd, Logan Crest 33rd, Devin 34th, and Kyle Myers rounding out the field in that 35th position. That's going to be it for the night, guys. I'm going to go ahead and shut down the stream and